Smiley Morning Show, the most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Frederick Douglas Haynes. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley. Good morning to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show family. Love you so much, Rickey. Pray for you, man. I thank God for you, for your strength, and I thank God for your witness. Listen, today our song is by Jacqueline Carr. It's called Bigger, and I love it because Jacqueline Carr was saying no matter how overwhelming life may feel at times, never forget God is bigger than your problems. God is bigger than any situation you may find yourself going through. So that's what I want to give us today as we give God the praise for being bigger. What does it mean? If God is bigger, it means that God is greater than my haters. I'm so glad for that because, listen, there's a whole lot of hate out there. It's a lot of folk who will come at you who you did not send for. It's a lot of folk who have a lot of stuff to say about you behind your back while smiling at you in your face, but you know good and well that they cannot stand you. Here's the word. God is bigger because God is greater than your haters. And that means that God will prepare a table before you in the presence of the very people that cannot stand you. God will take what they intended for evil and somehow bring good out of it. God will even use your haters as your escalators to get to another level. I'm simply trying to let you know God being bigger is greater than your haters. But wait, I'm not done. God is greater than your problems. Whatever problem you may have, God is greater than your problems. I'll give it to you like this. The Bible says we have access to the same power that raised Jesus from the dead, meaning that you have access to resurrection power. And y'all, that lets me know that whatever situation you were in, if it is not more problematic than a 3-day dead Jesus, God says, if I can handle a dead Jesus, I can handle any situation you find yourself in. I can handle racism. I can handle injustice. I can handle problems. I can handle your bills piling up. I can handle whatever it is you cannot handle. I guess I'll put it to you like this. When you walk by faith with a bigger God, God says, you do what you can, and I'll handle what you can't because I'm bigger than your problem. I'm bigger than your situation. I'm bigger than injustice. I'm bigger than racism. I'm bigger than toxic masculinity and sexism and patriarchy. I'm bigger than anything that comes at you that tries to defeat you. Y'all, I'm just letting you know we serve a big God. We serve a great God. So don't you allow what's around you to get to you because God is bigger than all of it. Have yourself an amazing day.
There it is, Pastor Haynes, man, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church. Let's get into this music. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Yes, sir. Love you, Rickey. Have a great one.
Yes, sir. You too. Let's go.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Archer Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 14 minutes after the hour. Good morning. Here are the top stories making the front page today, Tuesday, March the 11th. The official Gulf of Mexico is no more. Workers at the Federal Board on Geographic Names have formally changed the name to the Gulf of America. This is per of President Trump's first executive orders. Now, this change doesn't affect what other countries call it, and Mexico's president has promised to ignore it, and it has asked others to do the same. Trump has also removed the head of Office of the Government Ethics from his post. And the Justice Department moved to drop the federal corruption case against New York City Mayor Eric Adams. So that's wow. That's wow. Also in news, the price of eggs is rising across the country, and stores like Costco, Trader Joe's are beginning to limit the number of eggs customers can buy. And this is reportedly due to bird flu outbreak at dairy farms. The outbreak has been responsible for the death of over 40 million birds. Also, flu season is in full swing. At least 43 states are reporting high levels of flu-like illnesses. Flu outbreaks among children have forced school closings in multiple states. Now, most people will recover from flu without treatment, but experts say that rest, fluids, and over-the-counter medication can help manage the symptoms. Now, you can also protect yourself and others by washing your hands often, avoiding sick people, and wearing a mask in crowded spaces. Those are the top stories making the front page. Now it's time for sports. Rock Teasy.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
I sure am pimping. Hey, Super Bowl viewership record. 126 million watched the big game this past weekend, man. So it is what it is. And guess what? Luka Doncic made his debut as a Laker last night. Lakers beat the Utah Jazz 132-113. Luka played only 24 minutes, had 14 points, shaking off some of the nerves. But him and LeBron look pretty good out there. We'll see what happens. Laker Nation gave him a standing ovation. He spoke after the game.
Special, man. The way they received me, everybody, teammates, front office, everybody here. I heard a lot of noise when I was introduced, so I really appreciate it. It was a special moment.
On the Dallas Mavericks side of the trade, fans were kicked out of the game for breaking the NBA Code of Conduct rule.
What happened?
Holding signs that say "Fire Nico." Nico's the general manager of the Dallas Mavs for trading Luka away for Anthony Davis. Profanity, explicit language toward the entire executive team that's sitting courtside. So they had to escort some of the fans up out the game.
I'm one of them.
But here's the deal. Anthony Davis, before he got hurt the other day, his first half was actually amazing. He played great.
It was.
But then he got hurt. It's like, come on.
No contact at that.
No contact.
A ghost
Glass,
kicked him.
man. They crazy as hell for trading. That's got to be the dumbest thing in NBA anything.
And it's no disrespect to Anthony Davis, but come on, man. It is what it is. But that's my quick sports report. Rita, welcome back to the show. You going to be sitting in for the Brat this morning?
Oh, yes. And Beyonce tickets are going on sale soon. I'm excited. I've got the details up next in the Hot Spot. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The Hot Spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot
You can catch me at the Hot Spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show 29 before the top of the hour. Y'all sitting in for the Brad. We got the one and only comedian extraordinaire, Jackson State University's own Rita Brent. What up?
Hey. What's up, Ricky? What's up, y'all?
Good morning.
Happy
to have you.
Good morning.
Rita.
Yeah, y'all got me up early. I'm happy to be here, though, filling in for the Brett. Here's what's happening in the Hot Spot. Beyonce has added more dates to her Cowboy Carter and the Rodeo Chitlin Circuit tour due to high demand, including new shows in the U.S. and the U.K. Pre-sale start today. I actually got my Bayhive email at about 3:39 this morning. General sales start on Valentine's Day, which is this Friday. And this big announcement follows Beyonce's big night at the Grammy Awards, where she won multiple awards, including Album of the Year. Now, Kendrick Lamar's streams have skyrocketed across platforms after his performance during the Super Bowl halftime show. Not Like Us increased by a whopping 430% on Spotify. And the 9 other songs he performed saw an increase of 175% on the platform. On Apple Music, the entire top 5 was held by Kendrick's songs yesterday morning, and his album GNX had returned to #1 on Apple Music. And finally, Ashanti has responded to the recent death of Irv Gotti with an emotional message. She said, "I can't believe things ended like this, and it makes me so sad. We weren't on the best terms the past few years, but as I've always said, through our ups and downs, I will forever be grateful for everything that you've done for me. We made history, and that will remain infinite. I've always respected your musical genius and your ability to push me to be my best. All the greatness and positive things that came far outweigh the dark and negative times. I have always prayed for you to find peace, sending love and prayers to the entire family." As many know, Irv Gotti produced some of Ashanti's biggest songs, but in recent years, she looked back at that time and accused him of manipulation during her early career. So hopefully she'll find some peace during this time. All right, that's it for the Hot Spot. For more information on these stories, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on Instagram at Rita Brent Comedy. Coming up next, hit us up for the wake-up calls at 866-9-RICKY. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
Hey, Special K, what's up?
All right, so for some reason, when I saw this story, I immediately thought about Gary, and it'll all come clear in a minute. So location sharing has become common among married couples or, people in serious relationships who find it helpful for timing dinner to a spouse's ETA, for example. For newlywed couples, though, the decision to share locations isn't always easy. Now, a new survey said that 21% of people who were dating or in a committed relationship said that it's a deal breaker if a potential partner isn't willing to share their location. I mean, at all times. Now, it's even more critical to younger daters. Of the approximately 150 Gen Z respondents, 30% said not sharing locations is a relationship killer. Now, almost 60% of participants said sharing locations signals that the relationship is official. And this is an issue, I ain't gonna lie, in my own house. It's an issue.
I mean,
it's an issue for me because I was on probation for 10 years. I don't like being monitored.
No, we don't. Me and Crystal don't monitor each other, but I can understand the safety reasons.
Yep.
Like if I'm traveling or she's traveling, we ain't together. That's different. But other than that, man, it ain't no deal breaker or nothing.
No, I like sharing location when a chick hits you up and says she on the way and she sending you on location.
So you can be ready. So you know what time to pop that diamond. You know what time to pop that rhino piece.
Know what time to light that incense.
Gary, I can see you wanting to do this with
he would definitely do it. He's a stalker. He would definitely
Well, not
do
so
it.
much a stalker, but I just need to know. I don't like to be lied to. That's my whole thing. Don't be lying to me. Honey,
Well,
I
you
don't
have
ask for
trust
that lie.
issues. So, yeah, that would definitely work for you, but you would have to be with somebody that's faithful, that you probably don't have to share the location with.
Well, how many faithful people are there in the world?
It's some faithful people out there. You just have to go out there and find them.
Yeah.
You know? So, Rita, how you feel about sharing your location?
I'm with Rock T. I think it's a safety thing, especially for women. You know, I date women, and we need to know where we at all times.
Really?
Like I was kicking
You
it
sound
with
insecure.
chicks. All her friends knew where she was. Like just in case something happened. I'm like, what the hell you think I'm gonna do to you? But yeah, that's
Right.
it. She
Now,
said
I
all
can
her
see
friends
it for
know.
women. For women, I can see that because, you know, it's a dangerous world out here. Like my kids, they all share locations with their significant others. I didn't even know that until recently, but they all do it. Like, it's no problem with them. They all in that age.
But what if she shared your location and she come back home and the back of her afro mashed down in the back?
You go back to that last location she was at, you find out what the hell was going on. She was at her mama's house. Your hair don't get mashed down at your mama's house. Stop lying. In today's Black History Spotlight, we're going all the way back to the year 1858, Louisville, Kentucky, and two free sharecropping brothers, Eli and William Green, were on a week-long journey from Alabama to Ohio for work. A blinding snowstorm came out of nowhere, stranding them in a wooded area near a cow patch for almost 8 days. The sub-freezing temperatures drove them to slaughter a couple of those cows that were roaming around, and they skinned them to use their hides to create warmth against the cold. Thus, they're credited with creating America's first leather jackets. Today, this day in Black History.
That's where the leather jackets came from.
That's where leather jackets came from. Before Wilson's Leather, before Burlington Coat Factory.
The original.
The original bomber jacket.
And where the 8-ball jacket came from?
That came from a black farm.
Gary!
What's incredible is they didn't know that cows came with the number 8 already on them.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary had the tea in the color of the day. Gary!
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Now, Ricky, a lot of people saying they're going to have a whole new Super Bowl repeat because this Super Bowl just looks like it's causing a lot of mess because of the Kendrick Lamar hosting and what have you. Now, it's been reported out that the National Football League apologized to New Orleans native Lil Wayne after Jay-Z picked the California rapper Kendrick Lamar to perform during that halftime at Super Bowl 59. Now, they're saying that the NFL immediately, sent a letter of apology to Lil Wayne after the Lollipop rapper was denied the chance to represent his hometown during that Super Bowl in New Orleans. Now, despite the NFL's apology, they're saying Lil Wayne said that he would not attend this year's Super Bowl after the snub. Now, NFL officials, are reeling, from the backlash after Kendrick Lamar performed his Drake diss song, Not Like Us, during halftime. Well, they're saying Kendrick's performance was heavily criticized, and it was dubbed the worst halftime in the show history. Now, they're saying that Drake did sue the pint-sized rapper and their record label UMG after Kendrick called him a pedophile in the song. Now, Kendrick took the P word out of his lyrics, but he wore an iced-out 8 on a chain, around his neck. Now, the A is for A minor, one of the lyrics, in his diss song. Well, now, Skip Bayless, honey, is jumping in. Now, Skip Bayless, I say he is very good friends, with Lil Wayne. He chastised the NFL for bowing to pressure, from Jay-Z. Now, this is getting thick, from Jay-Z rather than picking a more universal halftime performance. They say, because Kendrick Lamar is definitely not universal. Now, the NFL immediately sent Wayne, a letter of apology. That's what Skip Bayless said. Now, Skip also added, that the letter was signed by nobody in particular, just from the league on the NFL letterhead. Now, Skip noted, that picking Lil Wayne to perform was a no-brainer because the rapper is already part of the NFL's TV talk show. He said, quote, he makes weekly appearances on the NFL Sunday pregame show, NFL Game Day morning, on the NFL Network, but he will not watch a second, of Sunday's halftime show, which he didn't. Now, they're saying, that Jay-Z, honey, has been in charge of the Super Bowl halftime performances since 2019. They said he is known for hating on rappers when choosing the halftime performer. Now, Atlanta music rapper Jermaine Dupri, which I wish Brent was here to speak on that, finally admitted, that Jay-Z finessed him out of the Super Bowl job. Now, they're saying that job was originally picked for Jermaine Dupri, but Jay-Z urged him not to take it. Then Jay-Z took the job, and the rest is history.
What?
Lord, this is getting messy.
Can I say something?
Yes.
Somebody wrote this, that during Black History Month with Donald Trump, of all people in the audience, Kendrick Lamar called out a streak of anti-blackness that pervades the country's past and present. That's what got people upset. Because he put some things on blast, and he put some things out there. He put a message out there that America don't want you to hear. Sometimes education is and knowledge is something that that's kryptonite to a lot of people. People don't want to hear something that's good for them that they need to know. They just want to they just want to dance, sing, laugh, and joke but he put something deeper in there that people didn't want to swallow. He put vegetables on your plate. So I think overall he won.
Yeah.
He won.
I agree.
Kendrick did a great job. Now, of course, we would have loved to see Lil Wayne out there in New Orleans at Super Bowl. It makes sense, but you can't take away from what Kendrick did.
No, exactly. They make it like this was so bad and all that other stuff. But if that's the case too, if you're gonna put Lil Wayne as well, why they should have put? I know they say Master P made an appearance, but won't you just get all the New Orleans rappers or whatever?
They had
put
13 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, everybody
got time to do all
put
that.
13 people. Give everybody a minute.
Okay, Kendrick got the gig, so he get to put on the show who he wants on his show.
Yeah, but see, they making a big stink about Kendrick doing it. Then hell, don't just put one. Yeah, because Lord is driving me crazy. Yeah, I guess so, honey. But speaking of good news, though, y'all, for Kendrick Lamar, everybody's raving, honey. Those jeans that he was wearing, those flare leg jeans, honey, he was wearing. People are rushing. They say they sold out within seconds. Now, if y'all want to know about those jeans, they say you could go, oh, yes, Rick, those jeans were Celine Marco jeans in Blue Eclipse wash denim. Now, you could get those jeans. They were only $1,200 a pair, and they're by Celine, and they're saying yeah, but $1,200 ain't bad for Celine, honey.
Oh, please, for some jeans?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, they come with the package. That's
And they say if you can't get the Celine jeans, you could get some Crone Heart. They got the Crone Heart X Gallery LaFleur jeans, and they're only $20,000, honey.
Yeah.
So you know
I'm
you can
20
get
good. My little Levi,
God.
my Levi jeans and little old. I got some True Religion left over, so I'm good.
Yeah. Now, some people say you might have to take out a second mortgage to afford the Crone Heart jeans, but they're worth having. Hell, people talking about them, and Kendrick wore some, and I think they're nice. So once they get to the consignment store, I'll be able to get me a pair. So, honey, but in the meantime, that's what they got. So y'all just, honey, go ahead.
No,
And
do
get
they
some.
supposed to be tight? I don't mind some loose fitting jeans, but I just can't believe that bell bottoms coming back.
Oh, Rick, I love them. You don't like bell bottoms?
Yeah, flare. Not bell bottoms. I'll do
But
flare.
flare. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
the
do
stack,
flare.
the stack jeans. They definitely are in.
Yeah, I love them.
I don't want to see no man thighs.
Well, you saw Kendrick Lamar, because I was like, and nobody was saying that, but I was like, girl, he look kind of thick in thighs or whatever. But nobody said nothing, so I just opted not to. I don't want to get thrown at. But hell, but Ricky, come on. Special K still wearing his Braxtons. He wear his Braxton jeans.
What is Braxton?
Braxton jeans, nigga. Don't act like you don't know what's
Some
Braxton.
jeans he bought from Ross.
Gary's still wearing chick jeans and ain't got no pockets on the back.
But y'all stay in TJ Maxx, though.
I sure damn too.
You got to have a lot of damn time on your hands to be up in TJ Maxx looking through all them damn clothes. Hell no.
Yeah, I was just there the other day. The cologne today is one of my favorite colognes. My cologne today, y'all, is Rosebud. On the high end, you say Rosebud, and on the low end, you say Beautiful Lilac. That's your cologne for today.
All right, that's beautiful. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I got your wake-up calls. Get them at 8669 Ricky. Here we go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Cause he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house, shoes go and be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, wanna know what you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
Monica Harris calling from Atlanta, Georgia. I want to wake up everybody in Cuthbert, Georgia. Wake up, wake up, wake up. This is Ernest Fryer calling out of Baker Hill, Alabama. I want to wake up my wife, Benaria Fryer, and my kids, Amari and Jerquan Fryer. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Chris out of Houston, Texas. I like to wake up my whole entire family, the Lucius family. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Brenda Wilson, I'm calling from Cleveland, Ohio. All of Cleveland, Ohio, my church family, my children, and my grandchildren. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
It's a whole gang of cities tuned in, locked in. What's yours? Cause we gon' let them know. Say Gainesville, wake up. Meridian, wake up. And Greenwood, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. When you at Dallas, wake up. In Chicago, wake up. ATL, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Rita, be quiet, Rita. Hey, big shout out to R&B 1069, Kansas City, Missouri. Hey, y'all, we got a hilarious prank phone call coming up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hello?
Oh, yeah. Hey, listen, this is George Pugh from Central City Films.
Central City Film?
I'm looking for Katira Freeman. Is this her agent?
Katira Freeman, that's my daughter. Who are you? Who is this again?
We do adult movies, and she got a DVD coming out. Stage name is Mercedes, and she got a movie coming out called Mercedes Benz Over.
What?
It's coming in. We was letting her know that the DVD coming out.
Whoa, brother. Hey, brother, I think you may have the wrong person. You might have the wrong person. My daughter not like that. My daughter's in college.
Yeah, this Katira Freeman. Yeah, we got a tax ID number, social security number, and everything. It's a social security number is 4763053.
Say, man, look, I'm a deacon at New Mount Moriah Baptist Missionary Church.
I understand that, but is this a number to our agent? We're just letting her know that this tape is coming out.
I don't know what.
And I just want you to know that she was fabulous. Oh yeah.
Say good day to you, sir.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Mr. Freeman.
Now, sir, I told you. Don't call this house no more. You're not going to embarrass this family like this.
Well, would you like a free copy where you can see what good job she did? Oh, yeah.
Boy, if I wasn't a Christian man, look, hey,
Sir, don't call my house no more. Now, you got the wrong. We raised our daughter.
Now, listen here. She got about 9 films that she already done. It's going to make y'all millions of dollars. We got Mercedes does Dallas and Fort Worth.
What?
Raleigh and Durham. Minnesota and St. Paul.
You talking about my daughter.
Jackson and Meridian.
Hey, man, I'm going to lose the spirit if you call my house again. I call my house again.
Does she have a birthmark on her side? Hello? Hello, Mr. Freeman.
Look, mother, I told you quit calling my damn house now. I told you, man, we a deacon. I'm respectful in my community.
Hey.
We raised our daughters better than that.
You got to see Detroit and Flint.
Say, man, hey, I swear, boy, if I
Birmingham and Bessemer.
I'm going to you up. Say, man.
Is this Mr. Freeman?
Lose my goddamn number.
You know how much money you going to make? Your daughter's making us rich, buddy. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, keep talking. I'm going to start 69 your ass or something, and I'm going to find you, boy.
Hey, you need to come on down here. Are you coming to the DVD signing?
Bye, sir. Bye.
Oh, yeah. Bye. I'm watching it now. Oh, yeah.
Go to hell.
All right, Black Tony, where you at? Are you coming to work, man?
Sound like he cold.
Yo, man, I'm at the crib right now, but
what club?
Nah, I said I'm at the crib. I'm in the bathtub right now. I can't come out. I can't get up just yet. Shout, I did something real. I think I did something real dumb last night.
Well, you know we have a bathroom at the radio station.
No, shout, I listening to John Lyon. Shout, John Lyon gonna tell me. He gonna tell me and Pancake talking about. Cause you know he on that. He eat vegetables. And he told us, I was telling him about getting my colon cleaned out. He said, all you got to do is drink some Palmolive dishwash soap. And with
What's the wonder you ain't dead?
He talking about mix some green tea with some dishwashing with the green Palmolive. And I drank a whole bottle of it, and I've been in the bathtub all morning pooling out bubbles.
Wait a minute. Well, he told you to mix what?
Palmolive dishwash liquid with some green tea, and it'll clean out my colon. So I've been pooling bubbles all morning for the last 2 hours.
So you know I ain't said nothing stupid like that, Peter.
Wait a minute, you sitting in the tub?
Yeah, I'm putting the phone right there. You can hear it.
So
I've been pooling bubbles for the last 2 hours.
Got you a real jacuzzi.
You said it's probably gonna take till about 12 or 1 o'clock this afternoon before I get them all out.
Hey, Black Tony, what color are the bubbles?
They ain't got no color. It's bubbles. They clear, but it stinks. It smells like somebody set some plastic bags on fire.
So what did you say, Rita?
It smells like somebody burning some plastic bags.
So the bubbles.
How it stink though? It's Palmolive.
But when they
smell fresh.
It smells good and bad at the same time. It smells like fresh washed dishes mixed with poop.
It smells like what?
Like fresh washed dishes mixed with poop.
At least the bubbles ain't brown.
But I'm scared to get out and put my drawers on because I don't want to be pooping bubbles out in the car and all the way to the radio station.
Yeah. We I don't know. What y'all think, Rita? Right? This should be let him
stay where you at.
The car you said I'll be straight by about 1 o'clock this afternoon.
So it's like nonstop, bro. Like no.
Yeah. Do they ever stop?
No, it's been going on like this since like 3 o'clock this morning. He told me to just sit in here in the bathtub so I don't mess up my drawers.
To hydrate, Black Tony.
You gonna have a baboon's ass.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, so Rickey Smiley Morning Show. 5 minutes after the hour, Gary has a tea in the color of the day. Get ready.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday. A beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Stephen Alfred Smith, I think that's what the A stands for, Alfred, because he look like he could be an Alfred, honey. He is speaking out again. Now, you remember last week he was talking about he decided he was thinking about running for president and stuff. Now he opening his mouth again and talking about Serena Williams, honey, the GOAT, honey. I'm sick of Stephen Smith, and Serena did what she had to damn do. Yes, she did the, what you call it, the crip walk?
Crip walk.
The crip walk. honey, at the Super Bowl because she did it because she felt like doing it because that's the dance she liked. Well, Stephen A. Smith then went out all on national radio and saying some disparaging things about Miss Williams, and here's what he had to say.
Hold on, no.
That's what he said.
If I'm married and my wife is going to join trolling her ex, go back to his ass. Because clearly you don't belong with me. What you worried about him for and you with me?
I can get that lick back.
Bye.
Now,
Wait a minute,
say that?
what?
But we don't know if that's why Serena really did it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So why would he say something like that, honey? Her husband, honey, had nothing to say. Her husband said, honey, that was a pretty fantastic halftime show. He went out on X, which used to be Twitter, and said that. So evidently he didn't have no problem with it. So why would Stephen A. Smith have a problem with it, saying that was his damn wife, honey? You know, he always say stuff, honey, about African American women. Yes, he does. I don't like when he talked about Vice President Kamala Harris talking about some stuff about her too.
He shouldn't have nothing to say about what another man's wife chooses to do. That's between that man and his wife, man.
That man's just doing his job to get the ratings, to get morning shows talking about what he said, so everybody could go and watch First Take today.
Nobody watching that.
He was coming.
We watch it every day.
Every single day.
Oh, y'all do?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Every day.
Well, I don't
a great
watch
show.
It. Well, I don't watch it.
Now, he was coming from the perspective, Gary, that if Serena did go out there to push a little jab at Drake, which is her ex, that's what he's coming from that perspective. But I don't think she did. I think Serena was just excited to be out there representing her.
Exactly.
Yeah, representing.
But she also said she couldn't do it when she played tennis, so it was just kind of like a freedom thing. Like
exactly.
I think she was just having fun.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, well, Stephen needs to hush then, honey. Talking about if that was looking like Dracula. Hell, he makes me sick, honey. Y'all don't you like the Dracula from Sesame Street?
You probably make him sick. Don't be talking about Stephen A. Smith. That's my friend.
The homie, dog.
Well, I don't give a damn who he just needs to leave Serena alone and stuff like that. That's what's wrong with African American men now. We're talking about if a woman was theirs, what they wouldn't damn do.
Well, she ain't yours.
But he got a right to express He got a right to express his own opinion, Gary.
And guess what? I got a right to express mine.
And
that's what I just did. Now, so y'all got don't get me damn started.
2 snaps.
Now, and a circle. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Now, they talking about who make the most money out of Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts. Y'all. These guys make a lot of money. You know, it still bothers me about sports players making all this doggone money. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. And teachers here are making pennies. Now, they say Jalen Hurts, he's worth $30 million, but they're saying that he signed a contract, y'all, back in 2023. Now his contract was worth $255 million over 5 years with $180 million guaranteed. Now they say he's worth an estimated $30 million right now, and they're saying Patrick Mahomes is worth $90 million, but he signed a doggone $503 million contract and what have you, and his contract is worth $16 million over 4 years and stuff. He's got a 10-year contract with the Chiefs worth $503 million.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
There's a lot wrong with it.
They making billions for the team they play for.
Yeah, but my thing is this: I know we love Jalen Hurts and all that stuff, but he needs to go ahead and marry his fiance because I'm sick of these damn women getting with these men making all this money and you playing with them. Girl, if we've been engaged for over a year now, it's time to get married. It's time to let her have some of the fortune.
I think they just got engaged.
Yeah, but it's been a year. So it's time for her to get married and stuff. I mean, look at Patrick Mahomes. He married his woman that was of non-black.
They might be planning their wedding right now, Gary.
Well, they need to plan and go ahead and get married then, honey. She just go ahead and get her some change, honey.
Let them both do what they want to do on their own time.
My God, you own one. You own one this morning.
Yeah, I just don't like that, Rick. It just bothers me, honey. I mean, honey, that girl, honey, been with him all these damn years, honey. Go ahead on and, share the wealth, honey. Don't play and take all her doggone good years, and then you wind up leaving her after that. So that's what they usually do.
Oh my God!
He shut it out though, Gary.
What you said, Rita?
He shouted out in the press conference. I think
A
they're
shout
gonna
out.
do it.
Hell, a shout out, honey. Shout me out, damn, and say my wife. That's a shout out.
His rock. He said she was his rock.
Well, girl, be his rock. Let her have a big rock on her damn finger.
She got a big rock on her finger.
Yeah, well, but let her marry him. Just marry him. Just go ahead and
They
get
just supposed to get married this weekend. Just 'cause you think they need to get married?
Yes, they do.
They planning it. They want to have the wedding they want to have.
But they could have the wedding they want to have. They got enough money to have it. Just go ahead and marry her and then plan all that other damn stuff. I get sick of black women getting the short end of the stick.
He might be saving up to get a nice event space to do it.
Boy, shut up. He not cute. But anyway, he got you saving up for a damn event place. They could have a cathedral. Yeah. hell with that. And then my quick for damn free story. Don't get me upset. Glorilla, honey. This girl, honey, and talked, honey. She done lost the whole
Glorilla, not Gorilla. Glorilla.
Come on, man.
You done came over here and called the damn girl an ape. Come on, man.
Glorilla.
Don't disrespect her like that.
She done spoke out, honey. She done lost some money. Now, here's what Glorilla had to say about the Super Bowl.
I just lost a lot of money on this game. I lost $128,000 on this game. If anybody looking for ass, I got it for sale.
You gotta love it. Gotta love it, dog.
Wait a minute, what?
She said, if anybody looking for some tail, I got it for sale.
She got something for sale.
Hey, okay.
So, that's Glorilla, honey.
Rick, there you go.
She lost a lot of
too young for me,
You don't need no problem.
Nah, them young shit, they don't go to bed. Dear me, you got to go to sleep.
Okay.
Up all night making all that damn noise. You know, I done got older. My nerves got bad. I need to have to get up and go to work. I ain't got time for that young stuff.
She's 25, so she
I don't care what she got. Go to bed. Go to sleep.
Put some NyQuil in her water. The color today, I need one of my pets.
You did a young shit like, well, really, you got to get her some melatonin, you know what I'm saying, right after dinner so she can go to sleep. Hell no, my nerves bad.
The color today is rosebud. On the hand, you say rosebud, and on the lawn, just say beautiful lilac. That's your color for today, honey.
All right, y'all. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T if you would.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
A woman says that her new husband cut their honeymoon short after just one day after discovering she sent her ex a goodbye text message on the morning of the wedding.
Yeah, now, Ricky, she said y'all that it was a goodbye text, not a I will always love you text. She said, I needed to say goodbye to have closure on the unmarried part of my life. So now she's looking for support, y'all, from women who understand her feelings.
Okay, so the question is, once you commit to somebody new, at what point do you cut off communication with the ex? Is it acceptable to remain friends or no? Hit us up. Hit us up right now. Let us know what you think. 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. Rita, Brent, let's go to you first. What are your thoughts on that?
No, that's a no for me. You shouldn't be messaging nobody like that on the day of the wedding. Okay, you do that on the bachelorette night. But also, if that ex got that fire, you know what I mean? That's a no. That's a no. If you go back, no.
Yeah, my question is, how long you been communicating with your ex throughout the time we've been engaged? You know, if you've been secretly communicating with the ex, and that's a problem. But other than that, you know, I kind of respect her closing that chapter off because she's putting all her energy into her new husband.
That's something to think about. Special K.
I mean, if the ex know that you're getting married, that should be enough of a signal right there. Why do you have to communicate that? You're getting married. That's enough of a signal to the ex right there.
Yeah, and your thoughts, Gary, because I know you're finna go off.
Yeah, because Luther Vandross said it so eloquently, though. I mean, you remember he said I told my girl bye-bye, but I really didn't mean it. He said I met somebody new that was so fine, but I really didn't mean it. When I walked away, I cried because I really didn't mean it. So she took me back because she knew I really didn't mean it.
What?
Is that a real song?
That made no sense. That had nothing to do.
So, what song is that? I never heard that.
That's Luther Vandross' song. No, it's Luther Vandross. I really didn't mean it. She probably really didn't mean it, but she was saying, you know, just doing it just to, you know, try to have closure.
But why is she still communicating with him? Yeah. I mean, after the breakup, that's when you could, once you start the relationship with the next person, what you still talking to him for?
Because you couldn't. She said she wanted closure. You just have to have closure. Some people have to have closure.
She couldn't get closure when she cut the ex off when she started the new relationship. The opening is closure. Opening into a new relationship is closure to the old relationship.
Do y'all not have closure? Do y'all not give closure to y'all friends? When you break up somebody, just have closure. It's just like a divorce.
No, I don't say nothing to her ass no more. You got to say nothing to her ass. If I left, I left for a reason. Nothing to say nothing to her about nothing.
I seen a girl I went with in the 8th grade at Kroger, and I ain't even speak.
Yeah, well, maybe.
No, come on, that's too far.
But not the morning of the wedding, though. That sound like you fishing for something. The morning.
No, because sometimes people show up at the damn wedding. She probably didn't want them to show up at the wedding or whatever. I mean, Vesta wrote the song "Congratulations." Think about it. So you got to have closure.
Man, she been talking with her ex for a while though. I don't think she stopped communicating with him.
Yeah, it had to be.
Absolutely.
But that's just y'all men think that way. She probably wasn't thinking.
Why you still got his contact in your phone? That's what I want to know.
Exactly.
Contact ought to be out your phone.
Men do it all the damn time. Y'all go have sex with the doggone woman. Say, just one more time, baby. Let's just do it one more time because I'm about to get married. So stop acting like y'all don't think this woman should have not done. Y'all do it. Men do it all the time.
But why y'all never do you know that there's been a study that during the bachelor party that most men have Bible study?
Yeah, with the strippers.
But y'all don't put that on Facebook. Y'all don't put it on Instagram. When men fly past us in for the bachelor party and sit down and have Bible study.
Right.
When we not with you, we are reading our Bibles. We are reading Ecclesiastes.
All we playing is Go Fish.
Say what now?
Ecclesiastes.
Ecclesiastes.
Yeah, oh, Jesus.
Sounds like a disease.
Ecclesiastes. I know. You got to take some penicillin for that.
I'm just saying. Y'all know what I meant. But men sit down, man. We are about God's business and trying because God we follow God. Okay, if man is head of the household, we follow God.
What's the name?
Okay,
of that Bible?
so you can follow Ecclesiastes.
As much as you live in church, and you can't say.
What Bible?
Y'all missing the whole damn message. Worried about some word pronunciation. Y'all missed the whole message, but you understand what I'm saying. Men ain't like that. We don't sit up there and be. I don't know a man that be sitting up there texting this. When we fall in love, we fall in love. We block them numbers and cut them off.
And then what book of the Bible that we focus on?
Hey man, I ain't finna say it.
Oh,
radio.
Oh, Ricky, another song came in my head too.
What?
By Johnny Mathis, Too Much, Too Little, Too Late. Think about it. Too much, too little, too late to ever try again. So she probably was letting them know that.
Yeah, because once you enter that new relationship as men, we with you. We are loyal. We're faithful. You know, it's about 5 or 6 bad men out there, and then they get exposed, and then you start thinking that all men are like that. Hey, if I'm not texting you back, man, I turn my phone off when I'm reading the Bible. Let's go to the phones. 866-9 Ricky.
My wife's still a friend with a couple of her exes. She helped one of them drive to North Carolina last week.
Man, come on.
Gary.
She said he be
also
falling
a
asleep.
song by NSYNC called Bye Bye Bye. What about that song? Why you won't say that? Bye Bye Bye.
Yeah.
866-9 Ricky. 866-9 RICKEY. Let's go to the phones. Good morning.
I think it's okay to remain friends based on how the relationship ended. However, sending your ex a text of closure on your wedding day is a bit much. I would be questioning that as well.
This is TJ from Orlando, Florida. If you have never been married to them, you don't have any kids with them, you should not be communicating with them whatsoever once you're in a new relationship, because that's just breaking boundaries. What y'all need to stay in touch for? Y'all still banging?
This is Ricky from Georgia, and when you're in a relationship, I think you do need to cut ties with your ex unless you got kids with them, because being with your ex, like saying something to us, like you're going back in that past, and we don't need to have no problems there.
It's very accepted. Obviously, there's a lack of trust on his part. But me and my ex-husband divorced and haven't missed a day. He's still at family function, and there are no problems. And my current is very secure in our relationship. So I think there's some insecurity on his part, lack of trust. So she probably better thank the Lord. She may just, dodge the bullet.
Hi, my name is Tamika Brown, calling from Augusta, Georgia. I think if it causes conflict, you should stop communicating with your ex, because some other partners can't accept it.
Hi, this is Sheba calling from Houston, and I believe that it is possible to remain friends with your ex, depending on the nature of the relationship. If you guys are still having feelings for one another, or one has feelings for the other, then absolutely not. The friendship needs to be cut off so that you can move forward. They're your ex for a reason.
What you think, Gary?
You see that you can stay friends with your ex. My daddy was friends with his ex.
That's how you end up with a brother that ain't by your mama.
That wasn't an ex. That was a side chick. So that was a difference. So yeah.
Yeah, we was like, why is a smaller limousine behind the other 2 limousines at the funeral? But we weren't gonna say that.
Right.
But let me read y'all something from Ecclesiastes 1 and 2. It said, however difficult things may be because of the curse upon mankind in this fallen world, there is purpose and grace for all. There is enduring hope and satisfying life as we walk with God.
And that's from what book of the Bible?
What you say? Ecclesiastes.
There you
Yeah,
go.
Oh, that what it is?
That's it.
Yeah,
That's
you
good.
got that. You close.
Oh, okay.
Bishop Walker will be proud.
Yeah. Just put that scripture in your mind when you think about cheating and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I know she over there looking thick, but you left her for a reason. Keep your eyes on God. If you keep your eyes on God and stay focused on God, when Peter took his eyes off of Jesus, he began to sink. You understand? So that's why they give horses blinders, because people on the side of the parade is making noises and all these distractions, but you have to stay focused and move forward. When the mailman delivers the mail, the dogs are inside of the gate barking. If the mailman stopped and barked back at the dog, the mailman would not be able to deliver the mail.
All right.
Are y'all following me this morning?
Oh, yeah.
I need all the men out there. You don't have to stand. So your ex-girlfriends are the ones inside of the gate barking.
And he helped
The
Daniel
people that's
get
on
out
the
the lines, then.
side of the parade line. But you're a horse. You got a load to pull, and you got to pull that load down the street, and you can't get distracted, because if you get distracted, you're not going to get to the end of the parade. So we give God the glory this morning.
Yes.
And as women follow us, we have to follow God. And you have to read Ecclesiastes. Read every man out there that's in touch, or you have a desire or attempted to be in touch with your ex. Read Ecclesiastes. And, Ecclesiastes.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, 15 before the top of the hour, y'all. I am so excited, y'all. She's a fearless activist, a voice for the people, and you know her from the front lines of the fight for justice. I want y'all to give a warm welcome to the one and only Tamika D. Mallory, y'all. Come on.
Good morning,
Tamika.
good morning.
Good morning. Happy to have you. Thank you for jumping on with us this morning.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ricky. I appreciate you for having me.
Absolutely. Congratulations on your new book, I Live to Tell the Story. And you know, let's just get this thing started. You know, why do you feel like it was so important to share your story? Because you've been through a lot.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot to it. I really wanted people to have something that tells them no matter what we go through, we can make it, you know, if we never give up. And I think that my book, as a coming-of-age story that talks about my childhood all the way up to today and through some of those really difficult moments while fighting for justice, but also being a human who is experiencing life just like everyone else, you know, I feel more empowered, and I'm hoping that someone else will pick it up as a cheat sheet for their own life. That they can learn from my mistakes, they can learn from my choices, some bad choices, some good choices, and ultimately I never gave up being committed to community and to fighting for my people, even in the midst of all the challenges. So I think that's what the story is all about. My first book, State of Emergency, which you also supported, was more about my theory of change for America. But this time, this book is about my prescription for me, and I hope that it encourages you as well.
So, Tamika, so how does our new president impact your fight for social justice?
Well, I think we're going to have to fight like hell, right? You know, we're not going to roll in a corner and cry. That's for sure. I think a lot of black women especially are getting ourselves a little relaxation and, you know, and not trying to respond to chaos. But we know that there's a fight ahead of us. You know, people always ask me, why do I do the work that I do every day? And I say that it's really personal for me. I have a 25-year-old son, a young black man in America who lives, goes outside, moves around. I want him to be safe. I want him to be successful. He has my 2-year-old granddaughter. I want to see her grow up in a nation where she has more rights, not less, than I had at her age. And then my parents, they are 79 and 78 years old. They deserve for their retirement benefits that they work so hard for, to allow them to live the life that they deserve. They need to have proper medical coverage. They need their Social Security check. And so for me, it's real personal that, yes, I'm absolutely in the fight for everybody, but I'm actually in this for myself. And I know there are people who are listening who are concerned about where we will end up. And I don't believe that anything we've ever wanted would happen for us if we did not fight. And it's the same today. We've got to be out there organizing our people and standing on business.
I have to ask you this because I got clowned really bad for supporting Kamala Harris. Like you would not believe some of the backlash I got just for supporting her and how the clown emojis or whatever. So how do you deal with criticism within your own community while you're fighting for freedom? You know, how hard was that for you to process?
Yeah, you know, and I talk a little bit about that in the book. I think that, Ricky, first of all, ignorance is at an all-time high. And I once said that I thought that sexism for a black woman can be even worse than racism because the way in which we are attacked is something that is just unbearable at times. I would say that for me, it is very frustrating to have to deal with the internal hate. But one of the ways that I'm able to compartmentalize is to recognize that our people have been traumatized so much, and it is more difficult to fight the oppressor than it is to fight one another. And so we often project onto one another our pain, the confusion, the trauma. And so I've tried to not allow myself to take it personal, but it certainly is frustrating. But I think you know that you did the right thing in supporting a black woman who absolutely is more competent and would have been better for this country. But people are in the find out stage, and there's going to be more of that to come over the next 4 years. I would say that in 2 years, we have the midterm elections. Don't wait for someone else to run for office in your community. We need to make sure that we win back the House. We need to win back seats in our federal government so that we can balance what is happening there, because we don't have the balance right now with the Republicans having all three branches of government. We need some balance, not so much because we care about or we're so in love with the Democrats or even independents, but there needs to be balance. And so I would say that don't wait, don't look around and say who's going to run for office. You could do it. It's 2 years from now. It is time for people to take this thing seriously. Don't wait until it's too late. Let's pick who we want to represent our communities and get behind them and support them and make sure you put some money on their campaigns.
Come on now. And where can people find your book and how they can support the movement beyond, just reading it?
Absolutely. So you can go to TamikaDMallory.com, TamikaDMallory.com, and there are links there for pre-ordering or ordering now, because today is release day, which happens to be the same day that Nelson Mandela was released from prison. And so you can go on my website and order the book, or if you have a black bookstore near you, please make sure that you go in and let them know this book is out and you want to see it on the shelves in their stores. And of course, Barnes & Nobles and all the other places online where you purchase books. It is available today.
There it is, y'all. Hey, thank you so much for joining us, and make sure y'all go out and pick that book up. And thank you for jumping on with us this morning. We love you, and we always appreciate you. And we want to, say thank you for everything that you do for our community and standing up for the people. Ladies and gentlemen, Tamika D. Mallory. Yes. Appreciate you. All right, y'all, more Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. So each week, we read a question from the Rickey Smiley Morning Show DM. And Special K, what you got?
All right, so it says, hey, RSMS, I need some advice. I'm 27, and my baby mom is not handling her business with our daughter the way I feel like she should. In quotes, it says she's 24. It's our first kid. We're going to be moving in together next month, but she got to do better with caring for our baby, who is 19 months old. My baby mama don't like to prepare food, so she feeds her chicken nuggets and mac and cheese damn near every day. It be making my mama mad because she done tried to help her learn the meal prep, but baby mama just don't be feeling like doing it. I can't see moving in with her like this because we're gonna argue a lot about it. I don't know what to do. Please help me out, OGs. Okay.
Well, wait a minute, hold on. I'm going back. We're going to be moving in together next month, but she got to do better with caring for our baby who is 19 months old. Okay, the baby mama don't like to prepare food. She needs her. Okay, I got it.
Right.
Gary, what you think?
Well, now, and don't y'all say that, but I mean, think about it. He should cook. If he know how to cook, help her cook the food. Say, baby, come on, let's get together and try to cook the baby some food and stuff. If, he don't like what she served with the chicken nuggets and the macaroni chicken. That's usually what parents serve their kids when they babies, 19 months.
No.
Stuff like that.
Not yet.
No. You need to. That's when you need to give them more nutritious stuff, more fruits, more vegetables, because and it's actually easier to prepare those kind of meals. Like you prepare, you do meal prep. You put some little spinach or greens or whatever.
People don't meal prep.
It's easy to do for a baby. You put it in containers.
So my mama didn't do it for
us. And then
you
just have to heat it up.
Well, he didn't say this either. He didn't say, well, I'm giving her money to go buy these fruit and stuff to put in the house for the baby and stuff like that. So
here's what I like. I like the fact that as a young man, 27 years old, he's concerned enough about it that he wants to try to help her. And what you said is not bad. He should also try to help maybe prepare. It don't take nothing to put some green beans, some mashed potatoes, take you some chicken, slice it up,
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I got 2 6-year-olds. When I tell you on a Monday, like yesterday, I cooked for the whole week. I did cube steak and gravy. I take some little carrots, them little small, teeny tiny carrots in Kroger, and put that with some little butter and maybe some chicken broth, a little bit of salt or whatever, some parsley. Put it in the container. All you got to do is scoop the stuff out and put all of that stuff, the stuff in the microwave when you're doing they little meals and stuff, and then leftovers. Chicken and dumplings, that lasts you all week or whatever. Right. You keep it in the cold part of the refrigerator. They love pinto beans and smoked turkey necks. Cook that stuff and make the cornbread muffins and take the other muffins and put them in the freezer. Now you don't have to cook every day. Only thing you have to do is go in the fridge and just pull food. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And like a chicken pie, go buy the little pie crust already made or whatever. Put it in the little pan. Take your little stuff, and you can take a chicken, a hen. Put some rubber gloves on to pull all the meat off the chicken. Make the little cream of chicken with the little mixed vegetables in the frozen pack in the damn chicken and put it on the stove and let it cook. And then now you can pre-make your pies and take it and brush some butter on top. It's easy. Kids can eat off that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And Saturday, if you want to go to Freddy's and get a hamburger or go to Chick-fil-A or something, whatever. But get these kids used to smelling food like what your grandmama had for you and your mama had for you when you walked in the house. Dinner was on the table. You can at least smell food in the house. Because that nuggets and doing all that stuff during the week is just is insane.
But Ricky, you're an exception.
It's lazy.
There ain't no lazy. She had the doggone baby. She probably tired. She probably got to get up and go to work.
She's 24 years old. Tired from what?
You got to cook something. Cook something.
You have a child. You got to take on that responsibility. Part of your responsibility as a parent is you have to alter your lifestyle to benefit the child.
Oh, really?
Y'all don't remember walking in the house on a Monday, your grandma got some black-eyed peas and neck bones?
Come on, dog.
Some damn cornbread. We didn't even have no muffin pan. That big-ass cast iron skillet of cornbread looked like a lake.
Yes, sir.
But ain't no 24-year-old going to fix all of that.
But if she don't want to cook.
She can fix some more nutritional food.
She need to go and find her. Everybody that's young in their 20s need to hang out with somebody in their 40s so they can get on game, because a weight to a man's heart is through his stomach.
Well, she's trying to get to the baby, not him. Hell, he needs to get her some money.
This baby. This generation, why they got to have nuggets and cheese, macaroni and cheese every day? And then stop asking kids what they want. Take the word
that part.
Take the word WANT out of children's vocabulary. I would like, and let them have something like that as a reward on the weekend, and then it becomes special. Okay, because with my twins, whatever I cook, it's not a conversation. Whatever I make for breakfast, it's not a conversation. Here's your breakfast. Here's your breakfast. Here's your dinner. Let's say the blessing. God is great. God is good. Let us thank Him for our food. That's it. It ain't no conversation back and forth. What do you want? Well, when you turn yourself into a waitress when you got a small kid.
Come on, dog.
You turn yourself into a waiter or a waitress. The word W-A-N-T is not allowed to be used in this house, in my house, okay? May I have a snack, please? Anything that you get outside of what you already gonna get is extra. May I have some chips? May I have some M&Ms or something after you eat your dinner? May I have something to drink? That's why a lot of these kids are not polite, because we're not teaching it or whatever. Yep. So train a child as the way they should go. When they grow old, they will not depart from you. Appreciate that subject. We got the front page up next.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, 25 minutes after the hour, y'all, here's your front page right here. So here are some of the top stories that's making the front page. Well, it's official. The Gulf of Mexico will no longer be called the Gulf of Mexico in the United States. Workers at the Federal Board on Geographic Names have formally changed the name to the Gulf of America. And this is per one of the President Trump's first executive orders, one of the, his executive orders, but the change doesn't affect what the other countries call it. And Mexico president has promised to ignore it. Also in the news, the price of eggs is rising across the country, and stores like Costco, Trader Joe's are beginning to limit the number of eggs customers can buy. And this is all due to bird flu outbreak at dairy farms. The outbreak has been responsible for the death of over 40 million birds. And flu season is in full swing. At least 43 states are reporting high levels of flu-like illnesses. Flu outbreaks among children have forced school closings in multiple states. Now, most people will recover from flu without treatment, but experts say rest fluids and over-the-counter medication can help manage the symptoms. So you can also protect yourself and others by washing your hands often and avoiding sick people and wearing masks in crowded spaces. So those are the time. Like I had a mask on yesterday when I ran out of gas because I didn't want nobody. Oh, who was on the phone with me? Wait a minute, stop the music. Stop for 1 second.
Ran out of gas.
So the truck was at like a quarter, like less than a quarter. I was going up a hill, so all of the gas, it's an older car, it's a 2006. All of the gas went back to the gas tank and went getting to the carburetor or the fuel injector. And I ran out of gas on top of a hill. I was on the phone with Beyonce, and but I made it to the gate to get into the neighborhood. Mm-hmm. And so I had to call somebody who was at my house helping me do something to come pick me up. And when I went and got the gas can out the garage to go to the Shell station and get the gas, I put a mask on so my neighbors wouldn't see who I was.
Oh,
and
Lord.
I pulled my hat down when I put the gas.
Somebody say, Ricky, is that you?
Even when I was putting the gas in the gas can at the gas station, all them black folk were pulling up. I had my mask on, my hat pulled out. I didn't want to know why. Like, why is it out here getting gas?
And we need to start a GoFundMe. I'm saying, if you got issues, just go ahead and say it.
I said, I can't believe I'm sitting up here. My grown ass done ran out of gas. When the last time somebody my age ran out of gas?
That's supposed to happen in your 20s.
Oh, man, I'm still in them streets, y'all. Let's take a look at sports. Rock
T, the sports genius, is in the building.
Pimpin' ain't easy, man. Luka Doncic made his debut as a Laker yesterday. They beat the Utah Jazz. Luka played 24 minutes, 14 points, shaking off the nerves a little bit, but him and LeBron looked pretty good for that first taste tester right there. Here's what he had to say after the game.
Special, man. The way they received me, everybody, teammates, front office, everybody here. I heard a lot of noise when I was introduced, so I really appreciate it. It was a special moment.
The Super Bowl viewership set a record. 126 million people watched Super Bowl 59, man, including the halftime show with Kendrick Lamar. Now, Serena Williams, she hit the stage with Kendrick Lamar, and we know Kendrick's song, They Not Like Us, is a diss record towards Drake. We also know that Serena used to date Drake. Stephen A. Smith expressed his thoughts on Serena's appearance on the stage.
Hold on, no. That's what he said. If I'm married and my wife is going to join trolling her ex, Go back to his ass. Because clearly you don't
Oh,
belong with me. What you worried about him for and you with me?
I gotta get that lick back.
Bye.
I don't think she worried about it. I think she was just having fun.
She just
You
having
get a chance
fun.
to be on stage doing the Super Bowl halftime show. I wouldn't have got mad if my damn ex would have went out there. I'm like, hey, baby, dance. Hell, okay.
So he I know, Gary, you want to say something.
But who is Stephen A. Smith married?
No.
Okay, then. So he needs
That's
to just
why.
hush up. That's exactly why.
I don't think he was coming from the perspective of, look, if you are trying to throw some slugs at Drake as well, and he used to date him, then that's where he's coming from. Like, you shouldn't do that. If you're throwing some slugs, go ahead and go back with him.
Yeah, but that's not. If that's the case, then why didn't he say something about SZA? SZA used to date him too.
SZA dated Drake?
Yeah, she dated Drake too. They both dated Drake.
That's right, Gary.
Yeah.
What if somebody just do a concert and got all your ex-girlfriends on stage dancing? That'd be
cute.
I would feel horrible about that.
I didn't know SZA dated Drake. You may
baby,
on to
Google
something,
him,
dog.
boo. Yeah.
Drake done dated everybody.
Yes, brother. SZA dated Drake too.
I wish
So-
Sister was my girl and go get the other ex-girlfriend and let them sister.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
It's a different kind of sister.
Wow.
Yeah, Rita.
Ricky after dark.
I know.
They said Rick, you're a wild boy.
Wild boy.
Speaking of which, she's going to be performing at the Comedy Club Stardome in Birmingham, Alabama. Got two people on the show. There's all three of us performing at the Stardome Valentine's Day weekend. More people was excited about seeing me and Rita than there was special. Hey, Rita, good morning.
Good morning.
What we not gonna do?
Oh.
You caught me off guard with that scissor comment, Ricky.
She's still thinking about that one.
Yeah. That's touching.
Thinking about no damn comedy show.
Yeah, got me really missing. Okay, here we go.
Tell all my ex, we got to work together. What you got, Rita, hot for the hot spot? Sitting in for Brent.
All right. I'll read a Brent and use my scissors to cut into this show. I'm filling in for the Brent, and here's what's happening in the hot spot. We've been messy all morning. Stephen A. been messy. Rick Ross and 50 Cent are in mess again, and this time it is over a simple picture. Big Meech is currently in a halfway house and has been visited by and pictured with various celebrities, including Rick Ross, which has apparently created tension. Big Meech's and Ross's link up was allegedly because he was giving Meech money to pay his bills. 50 Cent didn't appreciate Big Meech hanging out with one of his ops and made it very clear that he was upset about it. He posted a picture of a rat with the caption, "I think I'm Big Meech." However, it's unclear if he was referring to Big Meech or Rick Ross, who said the line in his BMF song. Rick Ross fired back at 50 by saying he's going to produce a movie about Black Mafia family. "I want to produce this film because you've been entertained by a lackluster small budget series. Now it's time to do a big budget film." Okay. Big Meech took to Instagram to address the situation. Here's what he had to say.
I wasn't going to address this because I'm not trying to let nobody trick me off the streets. But I never folded, never told, never will. Death before dishonor, always with me.
Okay. All right. So there's that. Yeah. Okay. On a lighter note, though, and last but not least, make sure you tune into the Tamron Hall show today because Rickey Smiley will be her special guest. Rickey, congratulations.
Awesome. I'm really excited about that. Talking about the twins. It's a love series that she's doing. It's really, really nice. A real feel good. I did 3 segments on there. So I think she brought me out first. So I'm really excited. And thank you, Tamron Hall, and your wonderful producers for having me on your show. So get ready for that. And I got a big announcement on the show as well about a comedy special. So make sure you watch today.
Absolutely. We're going to be tuned in.
Stuck on the scissor.
Man, go on, man.
So it's
I got like 2 people with no teeth kissing.
I know.
Rita
Oh,
got
my
too.
God.
Yeah, it was very touching.
It shook me. Yeah.
Rita, you
All
can
right.
scissor, I can't.
Oh,
Well, you
my
probably
God.
can, Gary.
Y'all gonna get us kicked off the radio.
Use the delay button. Cut some of this out. Okay. For more information on these stories, go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com and you can catch me on Instagram at Rita Brent Comedy. I'm going to change my name to Queen Scissor. Coming up next, Dwight Stone got the praise mixed down. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up next.